Hello, guys, gals, and non-binary pals, and welcome back to the Hidden Veil. I am home for some reason. I don't know. I just decided to be home for today. Um, Not much really on the docket. Everyone's here. We are nearing the climax of this act, which is cool. We have Bo being played by Aaron Gray, Nothing being played by Guy, Colton being played by Fracturous, Atan being played by Han, and Adis being played by Hollow. Our YouTube is The Hidden Veil. Our Twitter is Hidden Veil D&D. The ambience you're listening to is from Sword Coast Soundscapes. That is all. Let us do the recap. In the last session, the party known as the Bucket Brigade survived a dragon attack. Of the Bucket Brigade is Chance, played by Aaron Gray, Nothing, played by Guy, Colton, played by Fracturous, Atan, played by Han, and Adis, played by Hollow. In the hidden archive of Kordengrad, Atan and Lance found strange ancient artifacts and information. However, while looking, the two were surprised by Karen Kelmanar, and after careful delegation and talking with the man, the two found out that even Karen doesn't know much about the key. However, they learned that Karen made a deal with a vampire named Voros von Vilvevich, the local vampire, to find the key, and in return Voros would raise Karen's firstborn from the dead. Karen told the party where they could find Voros because he's had options. He did not mean Ray should take vengeance and cause destruction, and he can't put Forviste into war. The Alpine League and the Bucket Brigade are his last chance to do good and solve this. And meanwhile, Auden got grabbed and lifted hundreds of feet in the air by Raish, the Scourge of the North. By very lucky rolls and careful talking on Nothing's end, change that. Nothing managed to call Raish off, who gave 10 dawns before he would return and destroy Forviste once and for all. The party regrouped, identified the magical items, and began to figure out what the fuck to do next. When a messenger owl sent to his Chance from Kaylee flew in and left a message. This is where we last left off. So, you just got this message. You are standing in Kordengrad in the maid, the de facto infirmary. What do you do?
We stand here in silence.
We need a leader, like
Okay,
someone
let me
to
ask.
make decisions.
Let me ask, Chance, you have the letter. What do you do?
Oh no, I believe I already showed it to everyone. I mean the one from Kaylee.
Well, you continue.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sorry, 2 seconds. Let me pull it up again. What did it actually say? So, yeah.
It is a call to action.
Yeah. So Kaylee said that she's going to be in Wood and Jude too. And she might have the box with her. Which would, if we got that back, that would solve a lot of my problems. Also, kind of prevent spore, but I don't know. That's just what this note says. We don't have to do that. But we do have some options in front of us, and we probably should choose one.
I believe Wittenjude might be a good idea, considering we have now 2 potential things to do there.
Yeah.
But it's also how far away?
If you were to walk there, it would be just under 3 days travel. But if you got horses or a carriage, it would be much faster.
Yeah, so my concern is, what if we get there and then we don't make it back in time to, end the dragon attack? Or what's the plan with this dragon, guys?
We're very obviously too weak to fight it.
Well, I do have one plan, but that will take longer than 10 days, probably.
Well, I mean, we're just spitballing here, so tell us your plan.
Well,
One other kind of in the way thing. Tomorrow's the full moon, right, Zach?
Is it?
No.
Is it not?
Oh,
Let me check.
jeez. Yeah, we don't want that to creep up on us.
I don't believe it is tomorrow. Continue talking, I'll tell you.
Yeah, the whole.
You have a week and a day.
Oh, that's longer than I thought it would be. Okay.
You're fine.
So essentially a week. So if you wait a week, it'll be that night.
Okay.
So before the dragon comes, at least, have your...
Yeah.
So, who was it Adis who was giving a plan?
Yeah.
What
yes,
were you gonna
well,
say?
it's not really a plan, more of an idea. I want to write a letter to my father to ask him, well, if he knows where my mother is, or at least where he met her. You know, since I imagine the only thing to stop a dragon would be another dragon.
Are you saying, implying that we would find your mother, to fight off this dragon?
That would be an idea, yes.
But couldn't she get hurt in the meanwhile?
If she could get hurt, I don't know. I have never met her in my life.
Well, and there's also my idea, which... I mean, if we don't go to Woodenji, I mean, I guess we could always... Okay, we have 10 days. Is there any way that we could use some of that time to rally the other towns and cities around Ferviste to kind of make a one last stand here? Because the problem is with Ferviste is everyone's separated in their own little towns and cities. But for the first time, we know when the dragon's going to be attacking, where. If we could just convince everybody, but maybe we could go to the Jarl and have him do it. Like, not politicians.
I think a major issue is, would anyone actually be willing to risk their lives for this?
I mean, I think the logical conclusion is that we're all gonna die separately unless we try to come together and try to survive, and by putting this thing to...
Yeah, but that counts on the bravery and goodwill of other people.
I just don't think people realize that this dragon's gonna kill us all anyway.
I think at the very least we should let Conquest know, at least the leadership. If people have time to prepare, it's less damage done.
Who has the map by the way?
Not sure.
I think Colton does.
Do I?
Ask Colton if I can see the map.
I don't. You guys take care of your equipment. I can't do everything.
Sorry.
So
You know, we do have to go through like a lot of towns and cities, you know, on the way to Windjude. I mean, Gales Bluff, the Lair Hill, a little bit on the way.
Aren't those two burnt down
There's,
already?
yeah, there's not much left of those.
Gale's Bluff wasn't burnt to the ground. I don't think it was it?
Or Lair Hill was.
Bear Hill
Yeah.
was, but I don't think Gale's Bluff was. At least that we know of.
I think it's at least a good idea. You know, we haven't even met the Jarl of this place yet. We probably should have a chat with them and see if there's anything we can do. But yeah, there's no way we can, you know, go to all these different places and ask for help. We might as well go to Wood and see if we can find some answer.
Yeah, well, I think before we go anywhere, we should at least let who's in charge in Conquest? Is it Carwin or
No, it's the Jarl
the Jarl?
that we've never met, that we've never spoken to.
Maybe we should. Well, if not,
you
if we
have
can't
seen
get
the
in,
Jarl.
Mm-hmm.
if
From
we
like a
can't get in
distance.
contact with the Jarl directly, we should probably start through Carwin, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
No, I mean, we know where he is.
Yep.
Just finished talking. So, I guess let's talk to Carolyn.
All right, so you're gonna go find Kevin Kelmanor.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'll say it takes some time, but eventually you find him walking in the hallways on the second floor, moving from one place to another. You're able to catch him, and as he sees all of you, he stops in place and he gives you all a hesitant look, like he isn't sure how he stands with you guys right now.
Carwin. Kalmanor. Mr. Carwin.
Yes, Odin.
Well, we have some information that I think is going to be critical to the safety of people of Conquest.
All right. What is it?
There's, well, Rachel will be returning.
I kind of figured that, honestly.
And we'll be returning. Let's see. 10 dawns after this past attack.
Only 10 dawns.
Yeah.
Only 10 days. And he puts his fist to his mouth as he thinks. Alright, thank you for your information. I'll do what I can with it.
Personally, I can't agree with all of the effectiveness of all of the decisions you've made in the past, but I have a feeling you have the safety of Conquest as interest. So that's why I wanted to let you know. And I feel like you could communicate to the appropriate other people in charge.
Thank you. While I do have many connections, especially in Faviste, and I have spoken to every current Jarl, my reputation with all of them is not amazing right now. Due to Raish and me being the cause of all this. So, I don't think they would listen to me. Sadly.
Who do I go to? Do I go to
If
the
you
Jarl?
really want to try...
I demand to speak with your manager.
Yes, you can talk to Yairwolf. However, if you're trying to unite for Viste, especially in these times, it's going to be an intense uphill battle.
I don't have any grandiose plans at the moment. I just know what's going to happen and thought that being prepared is better than nothing.
I understand.
For whatever amount of prepared there can be for this.
Just know that the closest anyone has ever come to uniting for Viste as one entity was during the time of rebellion and war from my father 50 years ago. And even in that, did not work. Maybe a dragon can be the thing that unites for Viste, but I doubt it, but feel free to try if that's what you're going for.
How do we get a hold of the Jarl? How do we find him? Talk to him personally?
Well, usually you would go to the the Jarl's Longhouse to speak with him, but I don't know if the new one is still standing or not. Otherwise, Jarl Strikenson has had a temporary longhouse built in the Conquest Armory. Whether he moved to the new longhouse or not, I'm not sure. So those would be the two places to look. But of course, everything is fucking upside down now. And everyone's in a panic today. So, who really knows? And, there are many things I need to attend to right now with everything that just happened. So if there's not anything pressing right now, I need to get going.
Okay.
Okay.
I thank you for your honesty.
I thank you guys for trying to help. Wish you best of luck. He continues down the hallway.
Well, are you gonna go find the Jarl?
Hope so.
I'll walk
All right.
downstairs and yeah, we'll go.
So,
Unless
so
anyone
you're gonna
has
be
any
manning this?
Yeah.
Nothing.
Sounds like. Yeah.
I want you to roll me an investigation check, and I will say that the day is starting to get late.
Okay.
Like the sun hasn't set yet, but it's going to be setting in the next couple hours.
Now, sorry for losing track of time here. Was the attack earlier today or was it yesterday?
Earlier today.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm at 6 hit points. What is everyone else at? Just curious.
Full.
Good for you, Mr.
20.
Dig a Hole.
I'm fine. Lance, that bow.
He like coughs up a
Bo.
cloud of ash. Yeah.
If you need to rest, you can rest. You got pretty
why
hurt.
would you think that?
Just looking at you, you look like hell.
I mean, I can come down with you to try to find the Jarl, but yeah, like I might not want to head out on a journey
Yeah.
before having a rest tonight.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
I'll come with you.
Okay. Investigation, you said?
Yes.
I would like to assist however I can.
So roll with advantage.
Okay. I'll just hit that again.
Hey,
18.
Okay, so it does not take. Thankfully, it doesn't take very long to find him. Only about 20 minutes of going down the hill and walking around town, and you find him in the Pravado Shanty, where there's a lot of people here after having their houses burnt down. And as you walk in, he finishes a speech in the central courtyard of the circular, structured church. Because in the center of this courtyard is this gigantic oak tree. And he steps down from the center of it where there's a small area of raised land where the priest would walk around and preach. He steps off, rubs his temples heavily, and people start to talk slowly. The air starting to get slowly and slowly louder as people talk and discuss, and he starts to go and meld into the crowd.
I'll work my way towards him through the crowd.
Okay, you're able to reach him.
Pardon me, Jarl.
Oh, hello there, little one. What do you need?
Well, myself and several friends who were helping out during the attack, and we have some information that we'd like to communicate, perhaps in a more private setting. Important information. Is there a spot we can do that?
Little one, if there is a spot, I do not know it, so just speak.
I don't wish to speak it in front of the general public for fear of panic.
Roll me a persuasion check. I apologize if you can hear stuff in the background. Like that.
That's a 10.
Can't you see how fucked up everything is right now, Goblin? Just, I don't
Alright.
really think you have that much good information right now, so
Very
I need
well.
to handle
Race will
things,
return
get
in
people
10
back into
10
order.
days.
How do you know that?
Did you
Because
see?
this little goblin talked to him.
Did you see the one who is in Raish's claw towards the end of the attack? Did you see someone
I
grabbed
didn't
up
see
there?
shit.
You didn't see anything. Well, I did. I was there. And I talked with Raish. I was the one that convinced Raish
look
to
familiar.
leave. But
You're a part of
only
the
for now.
Alpine League. You're fighting alongside of them.
I'm not part of them,
But
but I was fighting
I don't
alongside
believe.
them. Well, it's your townspeople.
I don't believe that you're in a dragon's claw and survived to tell the tale like this.
Ask the Alpine League themselves. They'll tell you that the dragon grabbed me, took off with me.
I can vouch for that. They actually believed him dead. Because the dragon picked him up.
Adis, roll me your own persuasion check.
Oh no!
That shouldn't
Stop
have been
wasting my time with this nonsense.
Very well, believe us or not, this town will be reduced to cinders in 10 days' time. That is your choice.
Well, it's not really his choice, that is a
Yeah,
fact.
why should it be his choice? People should know so they can leave and save themselves.
As he's talking with the others, I'm gonna go walk towards the big tree.
Okay.
And I'm gonna stand up. And I'm gonna shout out. Since your leader refuses to listen to what I have to say, Raish will return in 10 days' time. I heard it from his mouth myself. I was there in the middle of battle. Everyone, please take heed to prepare for Raish returning. Be safe. Thank you. And I walk out
you
of
to
the
roll me a
bravado.
persuasion check.
Against
16.
Make it an 18.
18.
Hey!
So 19.
What?
Divination.
Portents.
Oh.
Alright, so as you make your short speech, the room goes silent as everyone listens to you talk. And everyone's faces turns into shock and worry and concern. And even the Jarl's face changes a bit, but you walk out of the Bravado Chantry. There's a big explosion behind you as cool guys don't look.
And I look away.
Mic drop. Alright. What do the rest of you do? What do the rest of you do?
Follow nothing outside, I guess.
Yep.
Yeah, I can't really think of anything to do.
What do all of you do then? Okay, you can go outside easily enough.
Yeah, we'll follow him outside. So
Not the way I wanted to do that, but
yeah. Well, hey, you know what? That might. People will be talking about it, and that information will spread. So maybe we did do okay job. At least we
it's more likely to cause panic when everyone knows. But I'd rather everyone know 10 days beforehand than no one.
I'm going to go and see if I'm telling that I'm doing this, but I'm going to go look and see if I can find any horses or carriages, like, for sale.
For sale in quotations?
Okay, roll me investigation.
Like they're not using
Okay, roll
them.
me investigation.
Civil ownership investigation. Okay.
Roll me investigation, Aaron.
16.
So there's a couple of carriages and there's a couple of horses, and the horses are like kind of are still freaking out from the dragon attack, and they're kind of like their eyes are like wide and like they're kind of shaking. However, none of them are really for sale, and you do find a stables, which you have been to before a long time ago.
Yeah.
Called the
I
Black
know.
Shoe Stables.
Where you found Cloud. Yeah.
Yep.
By the way, we left Hershey in
Mhm.
in the guild, right?
Fried chicken.
Chicken nuggets.
Sorry.
Well, you guys went there before the dragon attack, and Hershey wasn't there. So, your choice. Chance. Where do you go?
Oh yeah. So I'm at. I mean, so who's there at the stables?
Okay, so well, you could have taken one off the street if you want to do that. You could try to buy one. So you go into the stables. It's a large and tall building at the outskirts of town. Closer to the road is a small subsection of the building that connects to the much larger section. And the larger section is long and tall, about 2 stories tall. The roof is flat in the center, but raises as it gets to the edges, reminiscent of a capsized ship. Of a capsized ship. Why am I saying that wrong? Capsized ship. There, where the roof ends on each side. And there's a reaching wooden beam with the carving of a rearing horse. And you enter, and at the main counter is this really old dude. With like these gigantic like gray eyebrows and like scrawny white gray hair and a short beard. Yeah, hello there. So, what do you need right now in all this turmoil?
I'd like take a carriage and some horses off your hands.
Well,
the fastest ones you got, actually. My friends and I need to get somewhere as quick as can be back again.
The fastest horses we got are obviously plain horses, so sure. And you're smart to come here right now, because we'll probably be out of stock here coming soon. You want a carriage? We have 2 carts and 1 wagon in stock. Cart would be pulled by 2 horses. A wagon is covered and would need to be pulled by 4 horses.
Oh, we need a wagon, definitely.
Do
We
we?
have stuff and.
Alright. Wagon probably be the speediest thing for you if you're really looking to get out of here. Wagon is 73 silver, and each horse is 156 silver. So what would that run you?
Yeah. Chance is really good at math. I'm not. So.
It comes out to
About 700 silver.
Yeah.
Oh
697.
God! Please tell me. Someone translate that to gold. Is that 78?
70 gold.
70 gold.
I put 70 gold on the counter.
You're not there, are you? Is everyone
I
there?
am.
Yeah, everyone's here.
You,
assume
you have
so.
70 gold on your person.
I have 80 gold on my person. Now I have 10.
Get all this. I can help too if you need.
Oh, it's alright.
Okay, I got you next time.
If you insist.
Well,
Alright, 270 gold,
okay.
and take these 3 gold as a tip. I say, it's like put 3 gold next to him. Next to the big pile.
Wow, so generous.
God damn. Alright. Anna! Couple seconds later, this young female stable hand with like long red hair pops in. Yeah! These folks just got a wagon and 4 horses. Get it for them.
Fastest, your
Alright.
fastest horses.
She runs back. Yeah, the fastest, quickest, speediest, whatever. Yeah. And the old man, like he blinks his eyes and he's like super tired. For the sake of brevity, after a couple moments, you guys are able to get 4 Ferviste plain horses and a wagon.
Man, I can't wait for us to forget about them and have them die in some wasteland.
As the
You don't know
girls,
this, but... Sorry, you go.
as the girls preparing our things, and you know, before we head off with it, I'll say, here, this is a tip for you personally, and I'll give her 3 gold.
See you show me up.
Okay. Thank you. 3 gold's a lot of money here.
Yeah, I know. And I have a feeling that the guy up front, from the way he called her, wouldn't share it with her.
Right, no, I
Thank you. This because you guys' big purchase, there's feed thrown in too.
Thank you.
I'll get you by for like a week.
Also, we announced it at the Chantry, but I suppose you weren't there to hear. Raish will be returning in 10 days, so do what you have to prepare. We're doing everything we can
I don't
to.
have any family to go to.
Well, you have 3 gold. That should help you in some way, I hope. Here, take 2 more. No, I'll give her 2 more. Yeah, do whatever you have to protect yourself.
Is Gale's Bluff gonna be safe?
Hopefully. As safe as anywhere else, I suppose, except for here 10 days from now.
Okay. There's an animal sanctuary there. Always wanted to go there. Just,
Are we all there?
Thank you. Yeah, you're all there.
What? You can come with us
Thank
if
you.
you want. We're going that way. We're going probably to Gale's Bluff on our way to Wittenjude.
I can't leave right now.
Alright. Well, just...
Why not?
Okay. 'Cause I have business to take care of. I have, like, my cats at home.
Okay. Yeah, you're right.
Well, are we in a rush to leave right this second?
No. Like I said, I'd probably like to spend the night before we like get going.
So if we left in the morning, would you want to come with?
Zach,
I roll me persuasion, because you guys are strangers.
you can bring your cats along.
It's
That's an
fine.
8.
You can get into the unmarked wagon with us. Nothing bad is going to happen.
I don't think I'd be comfortable with that.
Okay. But make sure to take care of yourself and maybe just take a stroll outside of town 10 days from now at least with your cats.
Okay. Well, good luck. They're good horses. They all have names if you want to know them.
Yes.
Yeah.
We need to know the names.
Well, that one's Bree, that one's Fova, that one's Bob, and that one's Babe. We also have Stinger, but he's the slowest.
What were those names?
Bree, Fova, Bob,
I'll
and
just-
Babe.
Copy paste it. There. Bob.
Okay. Should we get some rest and then we'll be back? Can the wagon and horses stay here for the night and we pick them up in the morning?
Yeah, there's stabling, but you already paid that. So, yeah.
Probably shouldn't look at the dogs. Too heartbreaking.
Well, what if Cloud made his way back here then?
Adopt all of them.
Do you want to ask? I can't ask, but you can ask. If Cloud made his way back. See, they have like a dog whistle.
Were you talking to me?
Yeah.
I'll just have a look at the dogs and see if I recognize one of them. I
You
guess.
don't see Cloud in there, sadly.
Well, we're bound to run into him sometime, I'm sure.
So. So, are we going to head back to Feral Fangs, or where are we
That's
going to spend the night?
Probably the best idea. I think most of us had our rooms on the left side anyway, if I remember correctly.
Yeah,
No,
if
you all
it's-
had your rooms on the right side.
Well, I didn't, neither did Lance.
Mine was at the far left.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah, his was far left.
And you were I
Yeah.
Adis was on the other side because if Kalen came in, I was going to knock on the wall to wake him up.
Well, if lodging's limited there, then I'm willing to share a room. As many as we need to fit in one room.
Yeah,
I'm okay with
we've
that.
been away for so
Hmm.
long. I hope.
We do know
Why
that
not
we all
use
fit
the
into
same-
Lance's room, so... That's
Yeah, if
something.
it's still my room. I mean, I don't know. Someone else might be in there now.
Well, we'll just have to look and see.
I imagine a lot of people probably lost homes, so it might be tight. We'll see.
If we go, I will say that I want to, on the way, to check for had to restock my healer's kit because I've run out. See if I can restock that.
I'll say for the sake of brevity, you'd be able to do that.
Okay, how much does that cost? I think it was...
I
No,
would
it
just say you can mark off a silver piece.
Okay.
Alright, so you guys head back to Feral Fangs. And as you get there, you see the entire eastern side is burnt down. And it is... You just get a strange feeling from it, just seeing the wreckage and the debris. But you continue in, and as you enter, you see Hilda at the bar. Or actually, no, it would be Astrid. You see Astrid at the bar. Not really doing anything, just sitting on a stool and just zoned out. And you see the Alpine League at one of the round tables, placing all their weapons onto the table. And Olaf is currently pointing and carving onto the table with a dagger, making plans. And as you guys enter, they all turn and look at you. And Olaf, seeing you, nothing, he goes, "Holy shit! You're fucking alive?"
You're telling me.
The fuck happened there? I thought you were a goner. Jesus. Goblins are fucking resilient.
You could
Who's
say,
the-
perhaps, I guess, well, Raish and I had a talk.
You're right.
No, for real.
At this point, Sway, who thought you were dead before, what did you talk about?
We talked about Iseda.
She just doesn't say anything.
And Raish, well, Raish saw me as Raish saw me as nothing. But Iseda gave a sign, and Raish saw it. And that's when he put me back down and left. But only for... He's only leaving for 10 days. In 10 days, he'll be back.
Oh, fuck. Well, we're gonna have to extradite our plans. Alright. And he turns back to the table before looking over his shoulder. We're making plans to kill that son of a bitch right now. We just have to find out where he fucking lives. It's somewhere up north.
Well, now you know your timetable.
If
Yeah.
I may ask, how exactly do you plan on killing Raish?
Well, we know how the Silver Swords killed King Rhoda. They tied her up in her sleep and then gave them everything they fucking got, so we're gonna do the same exact thing to fucking Raish. Killed one dragon and can kill another.
And you think Raish isn't going to be extra wary, being that Kimroda was killed in that way?
How are you supposed to be wary to something that's sleeping? Everything has to sleep, right?
I suppose so.
Yes, but there is a cult worshipping him, more or less, so they could be guarding him in his sleep.
And I'll say it would be, I think it would be unwise to,
It would be suicide.
it would
It's
be
very
unwise to underestimate the intelligence of a dragon and how clever they could be.
Oh, I see. We about got that fucker today. We had him running away.
You do as you see fit. And I'll bow my head to them a little bit and go walk up to the counter to start seeing what the room situation looks like.
So you go up to Astrid, and at first she doesn't even notice you before. Yeah, what do you want?
Bucket Brigade, we need lodging. Is there any available?
On the western side, there's there's
Obviously
two
not
rooms in the suite.
Obviously not the eastern side. Sorry about that.
There's 2 rooms in the suite on the west side.
Can we get all 3 of those?
Sure.
Okay.
No price or anything, because you guys are moon level, I think. Just whatever.
Alright, thank you. And I'll go back to the
She
group.
just goes back to zoning out. Alright, so you guys have rooms for the night. Do you do anything else for the night, or do you just rest?
Yeah, I'll also go up to her, and I'll ask him, excuse me, but would you have paper and ink by any chance? I would like to write a letter.
Yeah. And reaches on the counter. And it's a small inkwell, but it's enough, and like a piece of parchment. Go for it.
Thank you. And I'll proceed to write a letter to my father.
Alright.
Afterwards, I'll see if I can find Raskin to give it to him for delivery.
Yeah, he's hanging around with Harold Fangs. Some parts of his room are intact, but not most of it isn't.
Look, one bed on the east side.
No.
Get it, claim it, go, go,
Claim
go.
Burn it.
So you can write the letter and find him. We don't need to go into the RPs. I don't think there'd really be anything special. So you give him your letter. Anything else that you guys would like to do for the night?
I would like to go out back and obsessively target practice because I'm still kind of beating myself up about missing that dragon. Probably wouldn't have been better if I hit him, but I don't know. I just want to get my full proficiency on this bow, so I just want to practice. That's out of character. In character.
No, I know. I completely forgot about the proficiency.
Missing that shot.
Roll me a straight dexterity check.
Okay. Straight dexterity.
Hmm.
The nat 1 on both strikes
Your
again.
mind,
God damn it.
your mind is fogged
Yeah.
and chaotic, and you're really just firing into the wind, missing almost every shot. Your mind is in a haze, a stupor. As you like every time you fire an arrow, your eyes go up a small bit, and you see the top parts of Kordengrad destroyed in the fight, and where you saw Raish coming down from.
I give up and decide to get drunk. Go back
Okay.
inside.
Drinks are free for tonight because shit happened today, so you can
Astrid,
drink
I'll
as
have
much
to-
as you want.
I'll have 2 of your strongest drinks.
Oh, you should. Wrong voice. She gets back, knocked out of her haze. 2 of the strongest. That is a Zwefish mushroom ale. You really want to try that? It's imported from way down south.
2 shots.
This is dwarven shit. Alright. Alright, so you can get the Zwefish mushroom ale.
You know what?
And, I want...
I'll have a
Ooh,
mead,
okay.
please.
You can get a mead. So this mushroom ale, as it's called, the coloration is light blue, and as you take the first shot, it is extremely bitter, and like an inferno. It's very heavy as it goes down. I want you to make a Constitution saving throw, and
I give the other shot to her. I put it in front of her, but I will make the. You said a Constitution save.
yeah.
I'm not drinking the both.
And Adis, as you take the drink of mead, it's easy going down. It's sweet like honey, but it still has that kick to alcohol that you are unfamiliar with, actually. So this is Adis's first time drinking, isn't it?
He had a shot of mead before. Just a shot glass.
Okay. For fun, I want you to roll me a con save. Bo, you fail. You are tipsy now.
Woo!
Like, with that one little shot, you're like, ooh.
I slammed
fine.
the shot on the table, like I slammed my hand on the table.
You're fine,
Woo!
it is.
Yeah, there's a kick to it. Real bite. Well, the other one's for you, Astrid. Drink up.
It's
You
like
need
getting, it's like fucking getting kicked by a horse. Fuck
Yeah,
this.
but I think you needed it. Kind of in a daze.
And she
tonight.
takes her own drink. Phew, fuck. And she places it down on the counter upside down. Let me roll a con save for her. Just +0. She's just a commoner.
Hmm.
Well,
Yeah, she
better
felt
than mine.
Yeah, she's tipsy too now.
Okay, so while no one is looking and when I'm finished with my mead, I want to take out the last spoiled potion that I got from, I don't remember her name, and I'll just chuck that.
So okay, is this the mutated? Is okay. Is this
Yeah.
like the brackish mutated
Yes.
potion, or one of the potions
Yes.
from her?
I
Okay,
think
I
she
need
gave me a
a-
mutated potion. I think she did. Whatever potion she
Okay.
gave me.
All right, sir. I want you to roll me a D. So okay, who are okay? Are you drinking this?
I am drinking it, yes.
Okay,
I
I
can stop
want you to roll
whenever I
me a
want.
D100. 82.
You explode and kill everyone around.
Good.
Not again.
Okay, so
I know.
as you drank this potion, you kind of feel your skin start to crawl,
Mhm.
and it gets stronger. And then like this liquid starts to like secrete from it, like water, and your skin becomes thicker and more solid, but also becomes a greenish color, like a greenish blue, mostly green. So you have just drank a potion of turtle skin. So you have a So you have a +2 to your AC to 2d8 for 2d8 plus 4 hours, but your movement speed is halved for the same amount of time as well.
Huh.
Fair enough.
So I assume we all see this.
Yeah, you
Right.
see this. Well, actually, he's fully clothed, like he's hiding his skin like he
Well,
normally
no, I
does.
didn't. I took off the mask to drink.
Oh, okay.
So-
So you see, like
Yeah.
the scales on his face turn a more greenish color.
So Chance just took that really strong drink, and he looks over at Adis, who's now turning green, and he's like, "Holy shit! This really is some strong stuff. I'm starting to hallucinate."
No, I think your eyes are all right. I still had one potion left from that elf we met.
Oh, but you drank that? You crazy?
Maybe.
Ah,
Those are fun.
crazy.
The most dangerous drinking game.
I'd kind of like punch him in the shoulder, kind of like kidding, like, "Hey, you're crazy, you," because I'm.
As you punch him in the shoulder, your hand like hits like like seems like metal, like that hard. It's like ow,
God,
ah.
damn it. Like shaking my hand, like, oh,
You're right there.
yeah.
Well, that's a thing that happened.
For 2d8 hours, you said, Zach?
Yeah. Do would you like to roll it? Roll 2d8.
Yes.
It's 2d8 plus 4.
Are you kidding?
16 hours.
So 16 hours.
I'll just keep
All right,
sitting in
so-
the counter looking at my hands.
I'll post it.
I'll wave my hand to the bartender.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, she's buzzed now.
could I get maybe just like half a mug of ale?
Oh, only half a fucking mug.
Look at me, I'm pretty small.
He's
I'm not as-
half the size.
You're-
of a person. So
You're funny. You're funny. You're really. No, I know what you need. And she's gonna pour you a shot of the mushroom ale. You need that. Little green guy.
Is this the? I'll turn to Bo. Bo, is this the same thing that they just drank?
I'm just gonna lie to him. Can I roll deception?
Sure. Roll it at disadvantage because you're intoxicated.
Okay. Well, let's see. We roll again.
I will counter that with insight, I guess.
Guess that's 7.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah, you know he's lying.
Oh, man. What are you talking about? No way. It's good stuff. You should drink it. You'll like it.
I'll say,
Wait, can I-
bartender, can I see your, can you come, hold on, just lean in for a second.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. And like she leans in, and her forehead almost hits the counter.
I'll touch her forehead and use 5 points of lay on hands to cure her of drunkenness.
Oh my god. Instead of healing,
Ah!
dance.
Ah!
Are you alright?
That was... You going back that quick was a better kick. Whoa. But man, you killed the vibe there. Ooh.
I'd like just a regular ale, please, not whatever it was you had.
Sure. Just, yeah. And she pours you half a mug of ale.
Thank you. And I'll leave her 5 silver on the counter. Here, this is for you.
Sure, I'll take it. Takes it. So, for the
And I'll
sake of
chip away at
brevity,
that.
you guys drank a lot. What do the rest of you do?
Make out with Colton.
Oh no.
Alright, roleplay it.
Yes, turn on your webcams right now.
No.
Oh, no.
So, Colton currently is not really in the mood.
We don't. Let's stray away from that.
So, Colton's kind of just like curled up a bit, like on this couch, kind of like just staring off towards the fireplace, just kind of like, thinking about things, how things played out, what he could have done differently, etc. He barely even notices when Adis comes over and sits down.
I'll just put my tail around Colton, like in a kind of a hug. You alright?
He'll kind of look over, a little bit surprised, but he kind of quickly recovers. He's like, I'll be honest, not really.
Is it anything specific or just the situation in general?
It's a combination of recent events. Just, not on my mind. I don't really know what to do going forward.
Well, for now, I say, I think we go to Wittenjude and see where that leads us.
I suppose, but, I'll be honest, today I was I was terrified. I don't. I don't really, in terms of the future, I mean, just generally, not what comes immediately after. I mean, I just don't know what path to take.
Hmm. Is there a path you would like to take? Anything you would like to do?
I honestly don't know. This is an unfamiliar place, unfamiliar people, and typically my kind, the reason we are such a close-knit community is because we're so weak individually. We're, as individuals, we're basically nothing. And that was the reason why I originally joined up with everyone. And it just feels like ever since then, it's just been an onslaught of terrible things. Scary things.
Oh, yes, there were scary things along the way, but also good times and good people we met.
I guess that's true. I mean, maybe I just kind of miss the simplicity of how I used to live. I have all these magical gifts and it feels like I'm supposed to use them, but I'm too much of a coward to put them towards good use.
I don't believe that. Not in the slightest.
During the attack earlier, nothing stood and fought. You were ready to fight. You even went and saved the others. I hid. I burrowed myself into the ground and I hid. I did nothing to help. I mean, look at Bo. That man was nearly burnt to a crisp. He could have died.
I still believe that hiding back then was the right choice to make. And that anything else was, well, bordering on insanity. There is a reason, I believe, why it is good to be in such a diverse group. There's just some situations one person can't handle or can't properly tackle with their skill set, and other situations in which they excel. And this one time, it might just not have been a situation for you.
I just feel like maybe I could have done something. I have magic. I'm supposed to use it. I just couldn't.
You do have magic, yes, but let's see it realistically. I know you can cast fire spells, and that is going to do exactly nothing against an Ember Dragon, except maybe anger it even more.
I suppose that's true. Although that isn't exactly all I can do.
Well, true, but still. In such an extreme case, I believe that no one can be asked to fight against that dragon. But that is a decision that has to be made without any kind of outside influence, and without any repercussion, no matter the answer to it.
Then I guess I just have a question. What are we? Are we a group of adventurers aiming to make gold? Are we a group of saviors who aim to do good in the world? It just feels like we're kind of directionless and reactionary rather than proactive.
Well, that may be so, but we have taken action before. We will take action now if we go to Wittenjude and find out at least some of the mysteries that are going on here. But most of all, I believe we are just a group of people that are in the wrong place at the wrong time, but try to do the best of it.
I guess that makes sense. I just think that our luck only extends so far. Given the situations we've encountered. I think that, realistically, one of us will die. At the very least.
Well, not if I have to say anything about that.
Anyone else, or?
I think I would have finished my drink during process. I think I would have used a little bit of just like 5 more points of lay on hands just to help Poe feel better.
Aww.
Um,
Oh wait, you mean you're gonna remove my drunkenness or like just
No,
heal
just
me with-
not
Oh,
removing your
okay. Well,
drunkenness.
that's nice.
Just
That's not a dick move, then. I
making you
appreciate
feel a little bit less
Crispy.
Like a
Yeah.
toast.
crispy.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Hmm. Alright. So, anything that anyone wants to do before going to bed?
Pretty tired, I think.
That was it for me.
Francis is gonna hit the hay.
I've got nothing.
So is my old room one of the ones that is available?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I will go to my old room.
I'll also say that like during this, you ignore like the breeze that's like going
Yeah,
like,
I'm like kind of
into the building now.
kicking it out of my way as I'm walking by. Did the
Because like the
paintings
entire right wing is just like open to the elements.
the painting is over the fireplace. Is that why? most of the other things, furniture and
Everything on the eastern wing is gone, except
Right,
for a
right.
portion of Raskin's room. Everything else is fine.
It's kind of funny that he needs to, if he's still using it, or like use the window or something to get in.
All right. So everyone, put you in your beds. Why not? Everyone goes to their rooms. And I feel like that's a good place to take a break.
All right.
I remembered it this time, guy. Hey.
Woo!
How long of a break would you guys like?
10 minutes?
I'm back at 8.
10 minutes would
Around an
make
hour?
it even in
All
my
right.
in my mind happy.
All right, 10 minutes. All right, see you guys in an hour.
I'll say 10. I'll make sure to take
That's how it
12.
be.
Yeah.
Damn it.
All right.
Yeah, so be back here at 8 CST. We'll be back, streamers, viewers. The Hidden Veilers. Hello, Veil Squad.
What's up, Veil
Oh,
fam?
What's up?
Veil Fam? Okay, yep, that's what they are, Veil Fam.
All right.
Don't forget to buy our merch.
Yo, what up, Veil Fam? Yeah, don't forget to buy our merch,
We sell Fritos on our store.
our Kodak body pillow.
Oh no.
Oh God.
Okay, I think it's time to mute.
yes.
Okay, we'll be back. starting in.
We should have started 2 minutes ago. No, let me do a roll call.
Okay.
Fucking Aaron.
Yep. Yep.
Hallo?
Du musst verstehen, aus 1 macht 10 und 2 das Gehen und 3 macht gleich bis zu 3 verliert 4 aus 5 und 6. Du sagst, die Hit macht die 7, 8 ist verbracht und 9 ist 1 und 10 ist keins.
Mississippi.
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 Yeah.
5 for Mississippi. Mark the 4 bags of mid points. Do it.
Oh.
Kenzie, are you here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Frax, are you here?
The Raven by Edgar Allan Poe.
I'm here.
Oh, God. I'm not a poem guy. I don't like poems.
Those were like poems.
Oh,
Haikus are easy,
that's what.
but sometimes they don't make sense. Refrigerator.
Ah, yes.
That's very deep.
Hmm. All right, let's.
I will now be reading the Declaration
That was.
of
I think that
Independence.
was. I'm pretty sure that was the most chaotic this
I've
server
done
has
that
been.
before. I
This
actually have
voice
a
chat has
recording
been.
of me reading the entire Declaration of Independence.
Not surprised. Okay, let's Okay, what are we doing? Okay, get us live, guy, please.
All right, we will be live. Wait a second. Oh, well, you know what? We are live. I clicked the button at some point. Hello.
Oh, we
Huh.
They heard all of that. We never went on break.
No, we did. We did. It's just I don't know. I clicked it and I didn't notice that I did.
And now I want to know
Oh, I
where
need to
did
watch.
this come
I
from?
need to.
Well,
I
we'll
need to
find
watch
out
the
how
stream
much they
after
got.
this.
Most
Yeah.
chaotic break ever.
Yeah.
Chaos.
Switch the screen
Okay.
back though.
So far,
Is there? Okay, how many people are watching us right now?
Yeah, exactly.
One.
That's what I wanted to. Right.
One. Damn it.
You're hoping for 100 by now. Right?
Can that one? No, I was hoping for at least somebody so we can like ask them to like message what they heard.
We'll
Oh,
find
man,
out.
Okay. My cheeks hurt from smiling and laughing.
oh yeah,
That's
I know
good.
that feeling.
Blah. Tapioca. Okay. That's Hollow's like. Yeah, that's the word that sets Hollow off. Oh wait, yeah, we're live. Hello, everybody. Hello. Yeah, we're friends. So we do dumb shit. Okay, let's start. Who just left? That was
Our
music.
one viewer
Bot.
just
That
left
was
us. Who?
music left. Yeah. Oh God, they're still here. Jesus.
So there's like
okay.
one thing I forgot to do before our rest. Or can I do it
Okay.
while during the rest? Can I
It depends. What is it?
I want to attune to my stuff.
What stuff? Which ones?
I guess the arrow is cooler for the moment, so the arrow first.
And I guess I should ask, who gets which magical item?
So I kept both the Ring of Insight and the Cosmic Arrow. It gave the harness to Atan.
Alright. So you can attune to both, and Atan you can attune to the harness if you'd like.
Sweet.
And we are going to pick back up in the middle of the night. Because, Colton,
Oh no.
you have a dream. Since you guys leveled up. You wake back up in the now familiar hall. kind of scoff a bit and stand. Of course, you would see this place after today. You don't see the bird lady here currently. Sapertia Loverness. You remember her name. But you feel the urge to try to get into the next section, go through the next doors,
Am I drawn
and
to
you
the
attempt
door?
to do so. You are drawn to the doors. You walk to them and grab a hold of the small handle with all your strength. Pull it open. And you have access to the third section. And in this third section, you see the large, four-winged, blue, spectral-like, astral-like, gigantic bird that is known to you as Sapertia Loverness. Oh, hello there, friend. I see stress you've been forced to attend. A dragon is no silly thing. I'm glad you chose the dirt to cling. Well, I suppose I am here. Any question or word you say, I will hear. New rows and rows of flames stretching into the sky above you. What do you do?
Colton is just gonna kind of look around at the different flames, but he will speak as he looks. Why do you appear here?
Shush.
Well, I have thought of that myself. And I'm not sure why there are flames on these shelves. But a spirit to a spirit, my soul has clung to your spirit. You seemed interesting, I do not lie. I just followed something that gleamed in my eye.
Is there something special about me, or is this random? Welcome to another episode of Zach trying to figure out how to make words rhyme.
Yeah! Oh, I have most of these prepared, but I didn't think you would ask these, so. A bit of luck, a bit of choosing. I'm not sure which is more. There's no more bruising. But no matter is something unique because of the arcane that you seek. There you go.
Alright. What do you know of the world outside my dreams?
Well, I see what you see. I see every leaf and every tree. But not in these flaming dreams. Our eyes we share with everything they gleam.
Are there any others like me?
Her bird-like shoulders and wings just shrugs.
Alright. He'll kind of continue to look through the flames until he is eventually drawn to one. That one being the sending spell.
Alright. You can take it.
Yep, he'll plunge his hand into the flame.
The flame fizzles out after a moment. You can choose your next spell.
He'll continue to search the lower shelves, unable to climb very high given his stature. You can see the seemingly limitless roofs above, but he can't really figure out how he's meant to climb. Until eventually he does settle on another spell. Minute meteors.
Well, I haven't even heard of that one. I was
Melts
expecting
minute
Fireball to be.
meteors. I thought about it. I really did.
Okay. Alright, is there anything else that you ask Sapertia Loverness? Or talk to her about?
How long will you be here? Do you stay here endlessly?
I've been here since my death and after. All I know I wasn't taken by the Naden Rapture.
So you're dead?
Didn't you go through my lab in a folly? Did you not see the skeleton of my body?
Wait, could you repeat that?
Did you not go through my lab in a folly? Did you not see the skeleton of my body?
Interesting. Your lab. Were you the four-armed creature?
She nods.
What were you?
hear typing, furious typing. I was of the race of something that were laden. We were exterminators, killers. We were the Naden.
What was
I
it?
do not. I'll type in a moment. And I have pondered, but I know that my memories have been squandered. That's how it's typed.
Were you also a wizard of sorts?
Kenzie, I hear you music. She nods.
Was there something we missed in your lab?
She shakes her head.
Is there anything you can teach me?
She seemed to think for a moment. All thoughts are in a messy ball, as if I was talking to a wall. However, I've remembered a thought. In my dying hours, I know I fought. He wished to use our might with the candles to stop his own people like vandals. Now there's one thing I understand, and you must not let it in the wrong hand. Many are searching for a key, for a being they wish to free. Now if my word is any respect to you, make sure it's not. We're all doomed. For old fires to be unleashed, a captured god that wants a feast.
Alright. And I suppose I have one last question. That explosion at your lab that affected everyone in our little group. What was that?
An effect of my preparations that were nothing but broken foundations. I have played with powerful magic. And now I assume all of it is static. I think that's weird. Kenzie, I hear your music! Kill ya.
Well then, looks like I should probably leave. Is there Is there any way to speak with you outside of these dreams?
You're not muted, Kinsey. Sorry. Now I'm in a ship right now. Most of my memories have not been found. I will ponder and I will think, because this is a ship I do not want to sink. And she shrugs again.
Alright. Guess it's time to wake up.
Alright, and as you begin to wake, she says, "Now, it takes time to talk. I'm running out of time like a ticking clock. Do not be afraid. I will speak to you another day. I mean my strength to go forth on a spree, and do not, under any circumstances, forget the key." And then you awaken. However, we're not starting the morning yet. Because Chance, you wake up to a knock on your door.
I am going to pound like twice on the wall next to my bed, and get up and be like, "Shit! Ow! God damn it!" Like I stubbed my foot on something or something, and I'm going to go to the door and ask who it is. Who is it?
You don't hear a response.
I will unlock the door and walk away and get my bow and my arrow and
Okay.
be ready for whatever happens. And I guess I'll just say, "Come in."
The door opens, and there, with a tired look on her face, is Kaylee Staverson. Door opens.
Oh no,
When I send you a letter, when I send a letter, I expect you to respond in some way. And Adis, you would have awoken by the knocking as well.
I'll just try to, well, first of all, try not to wake up Colton and take a peek outside of my room.
Roll me a stealth check. Alright. Kaylee walks inside your room, Chance. And Adis, as you peek outside, the door creaks a bit, but there's no reaction as you see a woman which you don't think you've seen before walk inside Chance's room.
Well, I didn't know that I had to respond. We were just getting ready to go to Wittenjude and thought you were meeting us there. I don't know why was it so cryptic? What was this big hole in the ground you mentioned?
Do you know any other holes in the ground other than the hole in the ground that you guys found?
You mean that weird place with the old stuff? Like previous.
The ruins. The ancient ruins there.
Yeah, well, just tell. Next time you write a note, don't have it be so riddled and cryptic. I don't know what you're trying to say. Just.
That's how notes are supposed to be, like that. I
Okay,
can't
well,
just
you're
give
here.
out my entire life story.
You're here now. He just kind of like exasperately like face palms and then puts his bow and arrow away and just tell me what you want to say. I mean, you haven't even told me anything so far. You're not really like you're part of a secret organization and you need the box for some reason, even though it's starting a huge war. That's about it.
Maybe I'll tell you something if you tell your friend on the other side of the wall to not hit me from behind. And she turns and she like motions to Adis on the other side of the door.
But we don't have to tell him now that you kind of said it out loud.
Could I hear that?
Yeah, you could definitely hear that.
Yeah, she said she's right next to the door too, so I'm sure you heard it pretty loud.
Just peek inside. I will note I'm not wearing. Actually, I wouldn't be wearing anything.
Oh god, it's so much less awkward.
I'll just peek inside. Is everything alright, Vance?
Yeah, why don't you?
And your skin is still like a turtle too. It's still like
Yeah.
green and like thick. Okay.
Yeah,
So
you might as well come inside instead of standing out there in the hallway.
I mean, if you insist, but if you have the situation under control, I could
No,
just.
I insist.
I mean, you could let him get
Right.
some pants on.
Oh god, get some pants on.
Mm. Well, much more comfortable without. Alright, I'll get some. I'll sneak back, put some pants on.
Haley,
Okay.
do you have any idea the position that you put me in?
What's that? You're the one that stole the box.
Yeah, and you're the one who's keeping me from returning it and ending this war. Do you have any idea how many people?
This war will happen either way.
Yeah, but it
You
wasn't
can't
my fault.
stop this war before it happens.
What makes you say that?
Because my organization hears a lot of things from everywhere. And plus, it's been a long time coming. It just took the death of our NSL store to finally have the floodgates open, per se. And now there's talk about the hold of the Thaden. The South is a mess right now. If you paid attention in the last couple of years, you would have been noticing the cracks.
Last couple of years, I never really sailed too far from the walls of Avalon. It was kind of my whole world up until recently.
I know it was.
So I Can you just tell me what your organization is and what their mission is? Because I don't know if you're on my side or not. I want to think you are because you have a magical sword that I'm very afraid of. And I don't want to be on your bad side, but I do want to know more what I'm dealing with.
We're the good guys, I promise you. We're trying to stop things from happening, bad things. I'm just not clear to tell you anything else, Chance.
You know, and don't use my real name. I mean, I don't want to risk the chance of anyone. I mean, I don't want to risk anyone overhearing.
If I may, just calling yourself the good guys is suspicious to say at best. No one really thinks of themselves as the bad guy. So, the good guys from whose perspective?
Does have a good point.
That's true. You're smart, Adis. I would say, good guys in the perspective of trying to stop as many deaths as possible.
What would it take
Uh,
to clear us to be able to tell us more information? Like, what would do you have to talk to your superiors or?
yes. And I don't really have a good way of doing that up here.
Well, yeah. I mean, like, how am I going to send you a message? I didn't even know if the post office still existed. I forgot what the fantasy name of the post office was.
I expected you just to come to the ruins. Look. I'm not on your bad side. Let me rephrase. I'm not an enemy of you. I am your ally, even if I do find you annoying.
Well, the feeling is mutual.
So, I believe it would be a beneficial partnership to go to Whittinger because I scouted up there in the last week.
Okay.
And well, there's a lot of things that are making it hard to enter. One, some human already got inside, and that already riled things up. And two, this group known as the Red Disciples are hanging around the city, trying to get entry and causing a lot of trouble around there.
Aren't those the guys who?
Now I know a secret
burned down
passageway
Boulevard?
into Whittinger. Yeah, they are. They're bad guys.
All right, secret passage.
I know a
I
secret
like
path
that.
into Whittinger.
Sounds good.
But it's still a dangerous thing, which I don't think I can do myself. I mean, I will attempt it if you don't go with me. Either way. I'm just proposing this partnership right now.
Well, I like.
If you take it
the
or not, I don't care.
I like the idea of knowing where you are. Yeah. Come with us and show us all your secrets. Actually, that would be nice.
I can't give you secrets. At least of my organization. Well, you want to know something? I know a lot of shit.
How did you?
What can I say to make you trust me?
How did you join up with them? What was it that made you want to join up with your organization?
Let's just say family connections.
Well, funny that you should mention that, because speaking of family connections, are you aware of the wizard that's going back home to Avalon? Your friend?
Asking.
Raskin.
um, I was not aware he was going home, but I'm not surprised.
Uh, what do you think he'll tell his uncle when he gets there?
It's none of my concern.
Isn't it? Because if they find me, I mean, could find you.
You don't have to worry about your safety, at
Really?
least for right now.
And why is that? Pray tell.
Not up here in Forvista.
Well,
They have a nickname for you.
who's that?
Multiple,
nickname?
actually.
Jeez.
Just
Yeah.
people. You kind of got a lot of fame.
Oh, really?
There's two that I like. There's the Renegade, and there's also the Blonde Bandit. Take a pitch from which one you like the most.
I like them both. The Renegade.
But get
Blonde.
this. No, they're two different names. The
I
Renegade
know,
or the
just-
Blonde Bandit, whatever.
I get it, but they're both cool.
But understand this is that soon, if not already, Majocracy is going to find the Blonde Bandit. It's not going to be you, it's going to be someone they find that can take the fall. So they can get rid of that villain.
So you mean just
Because you're
some
either super
innocent-
elusive or very lucky.
just some innocent bloke?
Nah, they'll
Just gonna-
probably... Maybe. I would guess they would pull someone from the dungeons.
Well, I guess that's good. I mean, yeah, I can imagine it doesn't look good, the fact that they haven't been able to catch me yet. Alright, well, I guess,
Not at
yeah,
all.
I'll just...
So,
I'm Bo now, so
Look.
yeah, I'll just take a beanie and fresh new start.
that's a bad little fake thing. If you want to come with me, get to the ruins by daybreak. If you don't, then don't. Go on your own.
It's a little early, but I guess. How much longer until daybreak? Woke up in the middle of the night, I'm a little disoriented.
Like 5 hours.
Alright, I'll tell the others.
Is there a specific reason why you want us to meet up there? Because we have a carriage, a wagon with horses. I don't think those would be able to get very far into the forest.
You can park it outside the forest. It's just... I like to stay out of the way. That's very much out of the way.
Yeah, but aren't we going to Wittenjude? Why do we even need to go there? I mean, the ruin.
as a meeting place.
Oh, sure.
Look, again, I don't care if you come or not, but I have an associate there that
Oh.
is very much emphasizing I need your guys' help.
Can I roll insight? I want to trust her,
Sure.
but I
Yeah, roll insight.
Can I do as well?
Yes, you can.
Well, fuck me.
She knows how to keep her poker face going. You cannot tell.
Oh. All right. We'll meet you there then. I say. If there's nothing else, I'd like to get a little bit more, few hours of sleep.
Go for it. Just, Chance,
Yeah.
you don't realize how lucky you are. You need to realize that someday. And she turns to leave. Do you let her go through, Adis?
Before I would like to clarify, did Bo mention my name, or did she just know my name?
Nope.
And
She just
no, he
knew
did.
it.
Then I will stop her. One more question, if I may. How do you know my name?
I put in the legwork to find out a little bit about all of you. You're Adis, you're from Gennade? I don't know how you pronounce it, but Gennade Monastery.
Where
There's
do you know that
Khotin,
from?
the dry kobold. I have contacts, and I put in the legwork.
Alright. I'll move back a bit to let her pass.
If it makes you feel better. She steps through the doorway. Here's something about me to make you feel better. I have a friend in Verity that's a big dude. And that's all I wish to say.
That's
Definitely narrows it
not
down.
exactly very helpful information.
Gives you a city. Certainly narrows it down.
I did not understand a word of what you just said.
I gave you a city, it certainly narrows it down.
I did not understand a word of what you just said.
I gave you a city. It it certainly narrows it down. Is my mic working?
Okay,
I
now
hear
I
you
understood.
okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay.
Alright. I'll keep that in mind, I guess.
She nods to you, and she goes out the door.
I'll go back to bed. Do I know Verenity? Do I have any idea what she may be talking about?
You've probably heard of it before. Verity. Roll me a history check. We need a knowledge check in this game. 16. Yeah, you know of Verity. It is famous for having the Dawns Abade. It's a ancient. It was a relic created by a gold. Sorry, it was a relic created by a sun dragon named Avrisad, or Avrisad, however you want to pronounce it. That basically protects the land around it from demonic entities and other things. And the Dawn's Abade is on a gigantic, very, very tall tower.
I think I did mention this because my character did read The Sky Prince.
Yes. And Avrisad, otherwise known as the Sky Prince, resides in the tower that the Dawn's Abade is in. He also protects the land from the horrors beyond he also protects the lands from the horrors beyond the break.
Okay.
And the break is the break in the barrier, which I can actually show you. Right there. And there's Verity. Alright, anything else that you guys do? Assuming no. So, you all wake up in the morning. Bo, Chance, Lance, you wake up especially early for once.
Yep,
Do
I'm
you
actually
wake
waking other
everyone up
people up.
early?
I'm like pounding on their doors. Hey,
Yeah, okay.
pound, pound, pound. Come on, let's go.
It's time to go. Okay. Sure. And I get up, scramble through getting ready.
Colton, nothing, and
How
Atan
long?
have no idea why what we're doing.
How long am I in a coma for before I actually wake up?
Up to you to decide, and I will say 9 dawns left.
9 dawns left.
Dawn of the first day. Something hours remain.
Yes.
As soon as Colton rises, he is going to begin scribing the new spells into his book.
Got it.
And pretty much as soon as he finishes scribing, I do have something I would like to do. 1 second, let me just make sure. Okay, I would like to cast Sending, my target being Claudia.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Yep, you
So-
know, my stolen sister.
Can you copy and paste how sending works?
Sure thing.
Okay. As you do the sending, at first you think that this is your first, because it's your first time casting it, but there's extreme resistance to it. I want you to roll me a D100.
Oh. $10.
Oh, you're just so close! Because you're transmitting across planes.
Oh!
What do you say?
Alright, excuse me as I count my words. Claudia, where are you? Can you hear me? Respond if you can. I need to know where you are. Did the doctor do this? That's 24, and that's good.
Colton? Um, it's the doctor. I don't know where I am. I'm in a room somewhere. An experimentation room. I went into his... and ends there. Not sure if that was 25 words, but...
Yep. Okay. Alright. Colton is gonna get up a bit shaky, but he's up.
Alright. And you all get a short rest, by the way.
Yay.
Yay.
Alright. So, do you get the cart or the wagon right now?
Yeah. I mean, she said we could just like park it nearby, right?
It's up to you, but that's what she said.
Yeah. Otherwise, we need to go all the way back to town. And we're wasting time. So, I would say. I mean, I'm in charge.
Yes, you are. Decide our next plan of action.
Okay.
Go for it.
Well, that's what I'm saying then.
So, okay, you get the wagon, the horses, and you go into the forest a bit before you can't go any further, and you leave it. Tying the horses up and going deeper into the woods. And you come back to the familiar hole in the ground. I'll place you on here. And now that you see there's something different. There's a horse nearby. There's a tent. It's actually 2 tents up. One of the tents is a normal, like almost teepee like tent for someone to live in. The other tent is pretty much just a tarp held aloft in the air, and there's a number of tables and barrels and a bird cage with an owl inside. I'll say you guys come from here. And you're able to see underneath. You see the familiar face of Kaylee Staverson, currently leaning on the table, and a new person next to her. A lanky, brown-haired, almost curly-haired human with blue and red robes. Definitely looks like a wizard.
That's a boast
and
for a type
he's
of person.
currently writing on parchment on the table. And as you guys approach, Kyo's eyes flicks up. All right, it's a party then.
Huh? What? Who's this?
So we never explained, like, on the way there, what we're doing.
Yeah, you if
All
you
right.
wanted to, you could you would have been able to.
So yeah, I would be like, yeah, Adis was there when Kaylee broke into my room last night. She says we have to meet her at the ruins. So if we don't meet her there by daybreak, she's gonna leave without us. She just knows a secret path into the city, and there's also like some yada yada. We're just gonna meet up with her right now.
Okay. Yeah.
And now we're here.
I guess best be on our way then. Do we need anything before we go? We set for food?
Yeah. So who are your companions? Your companion, Kaylee.
This is Lyle. He's a big nerd.
Hi, Lyle the nerd.
Hi. He's
Yeah.
doing some research. And you see under
Okay.
the tent there's a tarp on the ground, and sticking out of the tarp is a six-fingered skeletal hand. And these the six fingers are not like in the traditional like six-finger way. There's 4 fingers and 2 thumbs. A thumb on each side of the hand. And the hand is like perfectly symmetrical.
Do I recognize
It's split
that
down the
skeleton?
Yeah, it is the one that was down under. I mean, you assume so. You haven't seen any other skeleton like that.
Colton just kind of like stares at it for a few moments, considering what he now knows.
Alright. Kaylee just comes up to you guys. Well, you can stop for supplies if you want, but we need to get going as soon as possible.
Yeah.
Because I don't
We're
know
also
how
on
much time.
Mhm.
Just
Good.
a moment, if I may. What are you doing with the woman over there? And I point at the skeleton.
I'm just researching the body. Hello.
Well, if that's what you're doing, I have detailed notes of that already. There was no need to drag her all the way up here.
Well, I plan to take the skeleton to somewhere where it can be studied more thoroughly.
Alright. Do you have any idea what she was?
Kaylee? They're called the Naden. They killed themselves 405 years ago. That's all you need to know. They're not important. For at least right now. But... And she goes and collects her horse. And her horse is huge. Just white and black, dappled, gigantic horse.
On the words she just said, could I make an insight check to see if that was like a bit too like dismissive of her?
Sure, roll an insight.
14.
She is very skilled on keeping her voice fluctuations and afflections and her body language neutral. It is hard to tell if she's lying, how she's acting. It's hard. It's very hard to get on Banner, and this is true here as well. You're unsure.
All right.
She gets atop of her horse. Alright. So where are you guys parked?
Outside of the forest.
Good. Let's get a move on. He starts heading the way that you guys point. Do you guys do anything else here?
I'll just for old time's sake take a look down the hole. And I'll think to myself, well, that was fucking pointless.
How is that pointless?
We walked all the way up here
Prophecy.
just so she could introduce us to this guy who we barely talked to, and then we go all the way back.
Was it?
Yeah.
Was it Adis who got the bad omen feelings?
Yes, it was
Or-
me.
Does he still feel that way? Out of curiosity, 'Cause
It's a good question.
you're back here.
Do I still do the Obi-Wan
You're not
Kenobi?
feeling it right now. It was
Hmm.
only that
Strange.
blue burst.
Oh.
And yeah, you guys had to walk up here for just to leave. Power move. Alright.
Sure. Fucking power move. I can attack 4 times a turn now. I'll bitch slap the shit
Oh.
out of her.
She has a flaming sword and she's scary.
I have a lightning spear. What's your
That's
point?
true. That's true. I don't know. I guess the way she's so
Her
certain of
CR
herself
is
and, like,
87.
you can't read her like expressions or anything about her is like, I don't know, it just freaks Bose out. He doesn't like it.
Anyway, on the way back from the hole, I'll just go up to. I forgot his name already. I have it written down. Hold on a second. Lyle.
Lyle.
Just call him
Just
nerd.
said it. Um,
Nerd.
Nerd,
if
yeah.
you do find out anything further on this woman, could there be a way to let me know? I'm curious.
Look. In our organization, everything's hush-hush, so I can't really share anything with you when I find out.
How about a trade between one, I would assume, wizard and another?
What do you have in mind?
I know the name of this creature.
Well, Kaylee just said it.
Well, I mean, I know their actual name.
There's no way you could know that. Unless you cast... Did you cast Speak with Dead or something?
Something like that.
Roll me Persuasion.
$14.
Alright, I'll bite. What was her name?
Her name is. Excuse me as I scroll.
That's a weird name.
Specia.
Interesting. Wait. No fucking way. And he goes to one of his journals. Picks it up. And he flips through it. And the smile goes across his face. But he doesn't elaborate further.
Care to share what enlightens you so?
Kaylee, can we talk about the what's in Wit and Jude? I feel like we could, yeah. Alright, though we don't know all their names, Sapertia Loverness was one of the people that once wielded the candles. It's, they're these artifacts that have been lost to time that gave, these Naden, just a select few of them, abilities they've never seen before. It's, And Kaylee speaks up. Sources say they have enough power to kill a god if they really wanted to. I can't really let it get in the wrong hands.
But they happen to be ones.
I have no idea.
Well, I have this. I'm not gonna pull out the intact impetus. I'm gonna pull out the broken one I found.
That's an impetus. That's one of their higher up ones. There's a version better than that. But there's really only been one scene ever. Look. There's a dragon problem right now, as I'm sure you guys know.
What? Really? Didn't even notice. Lance, did you notice a dragon problem currently?
Me? I don't think so. Did you notice a dragon problem? Nothing?
Dragons? What are you talking about? It was not like I was, almost killed by one or anything.
I like you guys. But these candles are a ticket for you if you want to kill a dragon. Look,
Apparently we are
we
the
need to
right
get going.
hand
If there's
of
any
the
other thing you want to ask about,
I think I'm good to go.
look,
Keep going.
there's something special about all of you. You all came from weird places. And our eyes, stay on the lands for a while. So, maybe. The thing about the candles is that if you're not worthy, you can't use them. So, fuck it.
So
Why
wait
not
a
try?
minute. These candles could be anything? You don't know what they're not just.
I'm assuming they look like a candle.
Well, I'm just putting this out there, but like maybe the candles are like all these magical artifacts we've been finding.
Like, what? You mean this
Maybe.
pointy stick?
No, I like this magic spear and the magic wands
Yeah,
and the
but
magic
pointy stick.
rings and, and the magic girdle and they were all
Huh?
found in this ruin, in this one place. They're all like
the real
magic-
candles were the friends we made along the way.
God, shut up.
Don't you talk to him like that?
We are the elements of harmony.
Yeah, exactly.
Look, I doubt it. Look, if there's nothing else you want to ask Lyle, let's talk
No.
while we move, okay?
Yeah, sounds good.
I mean, I could always do
You
that. I'll
guys
show.
fight off.
I could always do that. I'll show you mine if you show me yours thing with my spellbook and Lyle. You know?
It's not bad.
Yeah.
How long does that take? Depends on the spell level?
Vast sums of wealth and time.
I
Depends on
think.
how long the
Wasn't it
journey-
like 2 hours plus 1 hour for every level the spell has?
Yeah, it's true. For each level, it's 50 gold, and it takes 2 hours per level. That's also assuming
Alright,
he's
well.
interested.
Anyways, you guys continue.
Yeah, I definitely want Lyle to cast Fireball.
Do
That'd be cool.
hell yeah, Lyle. Gotta love Lyle.
He needs
Oh
to
man,
learn it.
Lyle's my favorite character.
I
in
don't
Breaking
even. I
Bad.
don't even have fireball. I have minute meteors.
Oh, well, that's good enough.
You will take it and you will like
Alright.
it.
So, with the wagon, which you guys hop on and continue on, this will cut your time in half.
Ooh.
Like a normal walking speed in half. So instead of 2.8 days, it's going to be 1.4 days. So you have a night of respite on the way there. However, how fucking ever, midway through your journey, in 0.8 days travel. Actually, give me a moment, because I need to find this. It's not a random encounter.
Oh, so it's planned.
It's a scripted encounter.
Oh, I see. It's just another station on the railroad.
All aboard the railroad train.
Shut up. I'm sorry, I don't want to be railroad.
No, it's okay.
No, we're just messing with you, Zach.
I'm just messing with you because I know you're.
Actually, you know what? Fuck all of this. I feel like
I
going
thought
to
I got a
Avalon.
speech ready for this. I mean, you can do it. You can do it. I thought I had a speech prepared for this, but I didn't. Alright, whatever.
Speech.
You guys get to the town of Gale's Bluff. As you enter, see that this is a town inside of a forest, on the edge of a forest, but also on the side of a cliff, a straight cliff. There's a little tiny bit of angle to it, but it goes up and up and up and up and up of a mountainside. The first thing that you see coming into town is two structures. The first one being a large, like a gigantic hotel on stilts on the cliffside, built onto the cliffside. And there's this rickety staircase that goes down to the floor. In the next part, you see this large, towering structure in the center of Gale's Bluff. Almost like a like almost like just like a mound of a building, like white on the bottom, and just tapers off like a cone. And this is the Longhouse of Gales Bluff. And really wish Kinsey was okay right now because that's where their character is from. So, for right now, here, how about you guys feel about this? We put a pin on what happens in Gales Bluff, and we can go on it back later when Kinsey's better, and we continue on.
Yeah,
Right
that
now.
sounds good.
Yeah, sounds good with me.
We all leave the town with different
Alright,
clothes
because
Yeah.
and under new names.
Mm. And we're all like, man, that's crazy.
never speak about what happened in Gales Bluff.
What happened in Gales Bluff stays in Gales Bluff.
You can call me Dirk.
Yep.
Dirk
Yeah.
from now on. That's my new
Dirk?
name. Dirk.
I am
You know,
now
it's
actually-
like the knife. The Dirk.
Yeah, Dirk.
Nothing, your
Now I'm
your
actually
alias
not a
is now
half-dragon.
something.
I'm not a half dragon anymore. Now I'm a half. fish.
Yeah, that would get too confusing. He's
Alright,
something and
alright.
nothing.
So you guys rest for the night a couple miles west of Gales Bluff. Is there anything that you do in that night?
Going to take shifts?
Yeah,
I'll take a shift of watch, but yeah, not planning anything otherwise.
I'll take the first one.
Alright. So Atus, roll me a perception check. Oh, I should probably end the tavern ambience. Alright.
It's
18.
fine. Don't worry about it.
We just took the tavern with us in our wagon.
On the way. Oh, okay. Through your watch, Atus, you don't see much of anything. It's just dark. You have entered a new region of Forviste. Now the Forvin Highlands. It's much more rocky, but a lot more plains. You don't see really much of anything through your watch until the very end. Where on a nearby ridge, rocky ridge, you see a pair of glowing blue eyes.
I'll just grab my spear and get in position to react in case it moves closer.
It begins to slowly move closer.
I slowly begin to wake up people around me.
As you begin to do that, it stops with a clawed finger. It starts writing in the ground. As you wake up the party, it finishes and it runs off.
But there's a new development.
I'm sorry, why are we waking up?
Just getting into REM sleep.
What's
No.
REM sleep?
It's not, I'll tell you later. It's time for something.
What?
I did that caught me off guard. I was just getting the REM sleep, guys. Kill Come on!
Like now I need
Bro,
to
not
think of what-
cool.
I gotta think of what it means, what it stands for.
What?
You-
I don't know what that is.
rapid eye movement. Rapid eye movement.
Oh, you
It's
mean
okay, it's a
serious
stage of
motion.
sleep.
Yeah, yes. I'm sorry.
Oh, God. Okay. Anyways. You caught me off guard. Sorry. So, it ran away, leaving writing in the ground. You all are woken up.
Well, there was a blue-eyed Hashi that approached, and as I began waking you up, it started. It looked like it was writing something in the ground. Cover my back, I'll check what it is.
It's not typical Hashi behavior. Why didn't he kill us?
I'll see what it wrote in the ground.
You walk over. And you see two words written in the dirt. Turn back. Ren and Lumen.
Something makes me think the good doctor doesn't want us to go to Wittenjude. I'll go back to camp and tell the party what I found.
Okay.
I'll assume that
As
we
you say this.
Yeah.
as you say that, because the party's silent. You hear under your breath Kaylee just go, fucking noise. And start to go back to bed.
Oh, so it is really the good doctor who's in charge of these blue-eyed Hashi. I mean, it was pretty much confirmed before, but you seem to know a bit more about it.
I assume it's him. Seems like something you could do.
It does add up to all the things we found out about him. Anyway,
why
I
did-
assume...
How do you know about him?
Well, we met him in... Fuck me, what's the name?
Barado.
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 We met him in Barado.
He was my teacher.
So that's where he's been for the past year and a half. Okay.
Well, are you going to elaborate on that, or do you just
Doctor-
want to stay mysterious?
I don't wish to stay mysterious, especially since it's making you guys not trust me. Dr. Orza was some poor wizard who graduated Langston University as an allobiologist with an emphasis on magical diseases. Lycanthropy and vampirism, for example. And for whatever the fucking reason, the von Vilrovich family corrupted him and used him for something, and he went missing over a year ago. So, I know
von
about him.
Bildervich family.
You have heard that name before.
I
And it's
know,
not just
that's
from.
why.
Yeah.
Yep.
I know, it's not just from Carowin. You know the family. Because it is impossible for anyone who's lived in the human lands that's not like from Barado or from a monastery to not hear about them. Because they are one of the families of the human lands. One of the richest, wealthiest, most powerful, influential. One of those families.
Are they all vampires?
I mean, if they are, they keep a secret.
The hesitation.
I mean,
Well, it's
the
like
section,
in what sense are I mean they're kind of social vampires when you look at it, you know. You really
the
think
section,
about
the section about them
But-
in the world's capsule literally says they have a dark secret.
it.
Hey, metagaming.
Anyway.
I know that Hades doesn't, but I know it.
So you know the family name. You know that
Mhm.
they're really tied with the Republic.
But I also do know one of them is a vampire living out in a shack somewhere that we need to eventually deal with.
Yes.
Got it.
Do you want anything
So,
else?
I
I'm not
imagine
trying to be shady. I just have to be.
I imagine we're not turning back, right? We're going forward, right?
Fuck no.
Yeah, of course.
There's no way that fucking biologist knows any damaging spells. Sure, he may know some enchantment or some shit.
Actually, from what I
Yeah?
saw when we were, back in Verado, I seem to recall finding some folks blown to smithereens by what looked like some sort of explosion.
That's impossible. I mean, there's no way anyone can get access to spells like that. They're
Well,
bound to be
actually,
taught. Well, maybe you saw that. I don't know how you could have gotten access to those spells.
well, then I probably have access to spells that I shouldn't have.
What do you mean?
I'm just saying anything's possible. I mean, if you want your nerd friend to say anything, I mean, he can look at my spell book.
Let's all get dressed. We need to get going in the morning.
Alright.
Alright. So you'll go to back to bed?
Yarp.
Who takes second watch?
That's
Who's on second watch?
I can take second watch.
I would like to take second watch with nothing.
alright. Either both of you roll advantage, or sorry, either both of you roll perception, or one of you do with advantage. I don't know why. I have like a brain tumor or something. I haven't been able to talk like at all.
You go ahead with advantage.
Okay. That's a 6.
Amazing.
I don't see anything.
In your mind, you keep replaying seeing a fang in Raish's mouth that you swear was as big as you. And you just keep replaying that in your head. Like, I was that close to death.
Nothing. Could I ask you something?
Yeah, sure.
How is it that you're able to... How is it that you're so brave?
Fuck, I don't know.
Perfect reaction.
I mean, I'm amazed there aren't shit stains in my drawers after what happened.
I mean, I just think it's quite notable that you're able to put yourself on the line like that. I know that I struggle to do things like that.
When when I was fairly young, my sister, she's an older sister. She's the one that raised me. She got home from work, and someone had hurt her at work, and I didn't like that. That was, well, I kind of got the idea that I wanted to protect her, but that's hard. It's hard to protect others that you care about. Thank goodness she eventually found a genuinely good man that would do that better than I could at the time, at least. I felt like but I still wanted to protect others, and well, then I met you all, and well, we got to know each other. I'd call you friends, and even though we've had our even though we've been at odds with say like Alpine League and whatnot, still don't want to see them get hurt. I guess it's just a thing. I want to protect others, even if it means putting myself at risk. I guess that's kind of what it's the way I feel, I guess.
I suppose that makes sense.
And every single person out there, every face that you see, that you saw in Conquest, every person that had to flee to save themselves from the dragon attack, and every person who died to it, each of them is the I guess you could say the main character in their own life. They they have their own family, their own friends, their own feelings, and you too, just like everyone. I don't feel like I could put myself above anyone in that way. Now, there's some people that I get pretty angry at. Like Delvingard. That made me pretty mad. I'll admit, there's times when I want to. There's times when I want to just make others go away, but it's usually when that's when they're hurting people, when they're the ones that are really kind of doing evil, so to say, I guess. I don't know. Maybe I'm the villain of their life, but they're hurting my friends and they're hurting other innocent people, so that's the stance I guess I take. You know.
So, do you think you're brave for other people, or do you think you're brave for yourself?
I think I maybe both. Sometimes I guess it could be a bit selfish to want this person to have a good life over another person. You know, sure, I'll play favorites. But I guess I'm still doing it for others. And more so the closer I am to them.
Sorry about the somewhat existential line of questioning. I'm just genuinely curious.
That's fine. How have you been holding up?
I'll be honest, not the best.
This isn't stuff that people are normally meant to go through. I think we're outliers here.
Yeah, I mean, I lived my life in a very, very isolated community, and it certainly was not my job to fight.
I liked your hometown. I thought it was pretty pleasant. It's nice that you were able to grow up in a place that's generally peaceful. I could understand you wanting to, leave for your own purposes. I mean, I left home.
Yeah, I mean, it is nice. It does have its flaws, though, just like anything else.
I mean, as hard a life as it is in the Avi district of Avalon, especially my sister and I, we're pretty bottom rung. had its moments. I hope my sister's all right. I haven't talked to her since I left.
Could I ask? I don't know if you've told me this before. Which sucks because I have keen mind. Have you ever said your sister's name?
I don't know if I ever did. I don't think so. I haven't really talked a whole lot about my sister. In fact, I gotta look up what her name was. It's been
My
so
dear
long.
sister, whatever her name was.
My dear sister, Gem.
Gem, as in gemstone?
Well,
That's a
J
nice name.
E M.
Well, that's it's good to know. I might have a way to reach out to her. It's a long shot, but it might work.
What do you mean, a way to reach out?
Last night, while I slept, I had another dream.
Oh, like one of your weird dreams?
Yeah. And I learned some new magic. I have already used it once, and I confirmed that it was indeed the doctor who took my sister. She's still alive, but I don't know where she is. I encountered heavy resistance when trying to reach out.
So you got some spell that lets you talk to people who are far away. Is your sister okay?
She seemed... It's hard to say. It's only a few words. I think she's being experimented on. I don't know.
If you can find out where she is.
I don't... I do know the stipulation about the spell, about like the interplanar thing, right, Zach?
Yes, you'd be able to tell that.
I don't think that she's somewhere we can reach. Not anywhere in this world, anyways. She wasn't on this plane.
Do I know about planes of existence? I don't know if I do.
Does poor uneducated, somewhat goblin know about planes of existence? Now that is a question.
That would be an Arcana check.
That's a 2.
Oh no.
There's other planes of existences?
What's a plane of existence?
Well, from what I recall when I was being taught by the doctor, they're kind of like the world that we live in, but not. It's kind of hard to say. You know how we live here? It's kind of like living somewhere else that isn't here. It's really complicated.
We'll say that I struggle to comprehend planes of existence, but get the general idea. Well, if there's
She doesn't go to school here.
if there's ever a way that we can reach her, just say so. Bring it up. I'll be glad to help.
If you would like, I can attempt to reach out to your sister. Again, I don't know if it'll work, but I can at least try.
It's the middle of the night. Actually, I guess does she work night shift still? I don't know if she still works night shift. Maybe in the morning.
Maybe in the morning?
Yeah. If she works night shift, that's when she'll be getting home. I hate to interrupt her during work.
All right. Again, I don't know if it'll work, but just maybe for clarification's sake, do you have a surname at all?
No.
Okay.
No, we certain names usually come from the parents, and well, I guess my sister might have known what it could be, but she never used it, and all the time I lived with her.
Well, there's I mean, that just I honestly don't know what to say to that. Actually, it's
That's fine.
I don't mean to pity you or anything. I mean, it is a blank slate. If you ever went on to go start your own family, you could choose your own surname, a family name.
I suppose so, but I guess it'll be something special if that happens.
Oh, you know what I just recalled?
Huh?
It's a bit off topic, just something to lighten the mood a bit. But before you left originally, we agreed that you were going to pierce my ears when you got back.
Oh, that's right. I mean,
Obviously not now, but when we have time.
Yeah, I forgot about that. We could get some. It's pretty basic supplies for that. We could just gotta make sure that it stays clean. Have something to put in there.
Yeah. No, it just seems like Could be something new.
I think it would look good. I had offered to give you some hair color too, but
Well, I mean, my people do paint their scales sometimes.
really,
Yes.
oh, that's fun.
Yeah, typically it's meant for costumes, but I guess it could be used for appearance sake. Well then, we should probably... I think we should probably wake up, Bo, Lance,
Yeah.
whatever they're going by currently.
Yep. You got some.
Go over there and kick him.
Finish. Hmm. Bow. Poke, poke. Bow. Poke, poke.
What? You know how early I was up this morning? I was up before dawn. Jeez.
I thought you wanted to take a watch.
Okay.
All right. I need to rest a bit more.
For brevity's sake, right? No, fuck it. Does anyone want to take a watch with Bo? And Bo, would you like to take a watch with Kaylee if like Adis doesn't want to? Or wait, no, Adis already took a watch.
Yeah.
Bo, do you want to take a watch with Kaylee?
Oh no.
No.
Why?
All right.
That's all right. Let's just move things along.
No, it's fine, man. I don't care.
No, I really don't. Like, he really doesn't like
All
her
right.
that much.
Okay. So you guys wake up in the morning and you continue on. Bringing you back to the map. You turn onto the path called 5 Road to Wittenjude.
Fuck, we missed our turn!
It's on the
U-turn!
Yeah, at first you miss it because it's not really a well-trodden path like the rest of the roads. But then you pull Yui and you get on the road with like Kaylee on the road. Like, where the fuck you going? Yeah. So
Who's reading the
Voda's
map?
incline is pretty rocky. I don't need a map. I know where I'm going.
Oh.
Dad, you need the map. Shut up.
Just ask for someone for directions.
There's many hills along the path here. You guys make good time, and the closer and closer you get to Wittenjude, you start to see some strange things. The first strange thing you see is leaning on a nearby hill is what must be at least a 40 feet long stone sword just leaning on it, just left there.
Well, someone was compensating.
And you keep going, and you see another sword sticking out of the ground. It's like sticking in the ground, for 20 feet of it must be under the ground. Continue next,
Are we
and
talking
you see
like a claymore? Like a really giant sword?
It's a sword like a titan would wield.
Wow.
A claymore is
That's a
actually
big
a
sword.
very, very specific kind of sword.
And you continue onwards, and you see a large bone sticking in the ground, just appearing in the golden grass. You're unsure what it is, but then You continue on and you see a number of humanoid skulls as large as the wagon you are being pulled in. Just a couple of them stuck in the mud and the dirt, grass and foliage growing over and on it. You just pass by. And as you see these, Kayla goes, "Giants. The dwarves of Wit and Jude are at war with them, have been forever, so you'll see a lot of that."
That must have been quite a sight to behold. Seeing dwarves kill that thing.
Well, I don't know, I couldn't tell you. I can tell you that the dwarves have very good armor and weaponry. That's why everyone wants to fucking trade with them.
I am aware. My father actually
She
comes
just
from here.
nods. She eyes you up and down. Really?
Foster father. I don't know my biological parents.
I
And if
gotcha.
all
I mean, your dad or your mom must have been some lucky dude or a girl.
as far as I know, my mother is the dragon, so
Alright.
anyway, if all went according to plan, my sister should actually be in Wittenjude. Again, not related by blood,
Foster
but
sister or?
yes. Yes.
Alright. Well, maybe we can meet her. Dragons are cool. Let's keep going. I seem to have... Strange. You travel for a couple more hours before you finally see Wittenjude. Though it is shrouded in mist, you come to the Dwarven city. 5 waterfalls come from a massive cliffside in the mountainside of the Spearwitch Mountains and fall into 5 tall aqueducts. Where the aqueducts go, you aren't sure, as your vision is then blocked by a stupidly massive, semicircular wall that surrounds the entrance of Wittenjude by a mile. You estimate it to be around 500 feet tall. Way up there. And there's only one massive gate, which the nearly unused path goes to. The land around the wall is swampish, most likely from the excess of water from the aqueducts, and eventually turns into a number of streams that head southwards. Near the closed gate is a campsite. You see a number of large tents and carriages prepped to stay there for a long time. And here, in this campsite, you see a number of humans walking about. Otherwise, looking up the wall, you see many, about 100 feet up, you see windows and like large windows with humanoids peering down from them, but they're hard to see. Just small humanoids peering through the windows and on top of the wall, especially at the gatehouse. And flanking the gate are 2 gigantic square towers. And on different levels of this tower, you see the same mechanism undoubtedly used for war. And it would be hard to describe, so though your characters don't know what they are, out of game, these are trebuchets.
Oh, fancy.
Cool.
You also see large cauldrons along the wall top as well.
Mm.
And that is where we're going to end tonight's session. It's not
Yeah,
overcompensating.
Alright.
They've been in a war with giants for hundreds of years. Attack on Titan.
Yeah, but they're also very, very short. So it's kind of
Mhm.
funny to.
Well, walls are to keep invaders out.
Yes, no, I get the
Or
why.
prisoners
I'm just saying.
in.
True. In that case, a 500-foot wall would be useful, I suppose. Alright, thank you all for watching. It was very fun. We are reaching the climax. We've reached Wittenjude, which, like, y'all, I've been excited for this for, like, since the conception of this campaign. I'm not kidding. This is the first city you guys are going in this campaign. You've been in Dovahgar, but that's not a city.
Yeah, it wasn't really a city experience. It was a
Dude.
shitty experience.
My character's
Yeah, it was
fun.
more like a tour of their jailhouse. You know, it wasn't really. We didn't really get to see the sights.
Dude, my character is the definition of hick. He is not ready.
Oh, and Colton and Frax, I want to give you inspiration for initializing not just one, but two awesome roleplay moments tonight.
Oh my god!
For like
Inspiration.
starting them and doing it.
It
I know, I
exists.
remembered.
It exists.
Great. I still
Because
had
you-
inspiration
'cause you-
from before.
Well, hold on, like, wait, I guess then.
I have
Because
two
that's good. You initialize.
inspirations.
That's like. It's like, that's what, guys, that's what you do. You don't just, like, wait for RP moments to happen. You try to make them happen because they're interesting and they're fun.
I know. I was asking nothing, all the hard questions, like, why are you so brave? And he was like, fuck, I don't know.
Yeah.
Tell me your backstory. Who are you?
What are you?
Like, and then deep.
I mean,
What's your social security
questions
number?
like that too also like get me thinking about like, well, why do I do this?
Yeah.
It's kind of
Exactly.
yeah.
Alright, well, bye, guys. Bye, streamer. Bye,
Alright.
Vale fam. Fam
Fail
Vale.
fam. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Real
Logan's
fammers.
here. Oh, yeah. Or I guess it'd be Zach Paul.
Y'all, I'm fucking
We are-
terrified, by the way, because if my character's sister is on another plane, this man has either one of two spells, one being like 7th level and one being 8th level.
I was thinking maybe he put her in a box, if I remember correctly, or at least it looked that way. Maybe that's like a bag of holding,
I don't know.
similar.
I was thinking it could be a demi-plane.
Or what about like a
Hmm.
pocket? Or is that the same thing? Actually, is that the same thing? I don't know what a demi-plane is.
That's the same thing.
All right. What do you say we end stream here? So.
I thought, bro! that was gone.
Well, like we
Bye.
keep talking. All right. Bye bye.
Oh, we got off on a tangent.
Bye.